Hello everyone, today I have this insane eye makeup look for you. The lips are a little weird too, but anyway, first say, obviously not the faint of heart. You can still watch the video even if you wouldn't tempt it, obviously, but if you're like, I would never wear that, you can go ahead and click off because nothing about this look is normal, as you will come to find. It's a weird eyeliner, weird eyeshadow techniques, weird lip stuff, you know, everything. But anyway, this is inspired by the cover for No Doubt's new single, Settle Down, coming out in like a week or something. Yeah, I just really thought that when I saw this album cover, I thought to do something kind of like, I thought it was kind of acid rock, almost like, I don't know about the single, I haven't heard it, but like the green and the weird black eyeliner, I don't know, keep coming back to Serpent, acid rock, cool stuff like that. And like my Madonna album cover, this is based on the cover of the album, not a makeup that they are wearing. For the Madonna one, as you saw, I kind of did a disco theme. This one I kind of, because they're a little edgier, not that Madonna's not edgy, but you know, edgier, a little more funky, I kind of went with this, like you can match a Serpent, just really weird eyeliner, green eyeshadow look, and I think it's something that's really fun. It's something that maybe a music artist or a big rock fan could wear to a concert, you know, just something really fun like that. So stay tuned to see how I did this bizarre, wild, freaky, unexpected look. Okay, so to start off with, I'm not wearing any makeup, just because this look is so bold, so I recommend doing foundation afterwards. So to start off with, you're going to want a base that's going to make your colors pop. So I'm going to use Maybelline Color Tattooing Too Cool, and I'm going to put that all over my lid, up through like here, and then also under my eye, going kind of from the inner part. So all my eyeshadow for this look, as well as some lip stuff as well, will come out of this NYX box of eyeshadows, mainly this bottom one, these two rows, and a little in this one. I'm going to start with, this this bright yellow. And the reason I'm using the yellow first is because yellows tend to be a little more vibrant. So I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to use that to build the green up. Next I'm going to take a combination of two greens. I'm going to take these two, this one and this one, and I'm just going to use those in combination to kind of make it a little greener. And since those are not crazy pigmented, I'm then going to take a greener green, which is on this next row, right here, and I'm going to put that all over again. And then I'm going to go ahead and just blend that using that lighter green I used. And also I'm going to take a bit of that green and yellow combo into the inner corner. Next I'm going to go into my blue color, because that's like the color of the jacket that, I don't know the names, Adrian and Tom, I want to say, are wearing. And I'm going to use that blue right there because it's the most vibrant blue in this palette. Most of the blues are not that pigmented, I gotta tell you. Wait, is that the one I wanted to use? No, never mind, it's the one next to it. So, on the right side on the palette, just the one next to it, it's a, if I haven't been describing these well, the first was matte yellow, then we had two shimmery light greens, and then we had a matte brighter green. And this one is just a royal blue, I would say. And what I'm going to do, which is a little weird, is I'm going to start from the inner corner and work my way out. And actually I'm going to use one of the less pigmented blues to kind of carve out that shape. Any one of the blues will do. And then I'll go into that one. Let me show you what I'm going to do. which obviously is not the usual approach to a crease color, but I do want the emphasis to kind of be in that inner part. And if you lose a little of your green, you'll get it back, don't worry about it. The next thing I'm going to go in with is this dark, shimmery, I would call it like a forest green. I'm going to go in with that and an angled brush, and I'm going to kind of go between the green and the blue, as well as lining my, it's called the lash line and also the lower lash line. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line colors, and I'm going to kind of take a combination of the yellows and greens I used before. And then I'm going to take the blue and just go on the outer bit, or the inner bit, sorry. Because again, this is like a reverse look. Just for something a little different. Now I'm going to go in with the angled brush and that dark green and trace out the areas I told you about. Okay, and now kind of the last thing I'm going to do prior to liner is just taking that really light green and blending it out one more time. Now the first thing I'm going to do before I go in with my liner is actually going to take a makeup remover wipe. You really need to make sure to have some of these around, or one of these, or just makeup remover and Q-tip, so you can clean up this edge out here, because I don't want the edge to be the key point of the look. And then maybe a little bit right around the nose, make sure eyeshadow didn't get there, and under where the green should be. So there we go, that's kind of the shape I end up getting. I just cleaned up that inner bit and then a little bit up top. Now time for the kind of part that makes this look bold, as if the greens weren't enough, right? But I'm going to take my Revlon Color Stay liquid eye pen. I really recommend this for this because of the felt tip. It does make it rather easy, or as easy as it's going to get. I'm going to try to stay in frame and show you what I'm doing, but it's going to be hard. I'm not really going to explain it, but let me just go ahead and say it's not a thick line. Well, it is kind of thick, but you do a pretty bold wing. Go in and do an inner wing, and then you also do a bit of an outer wing. And yeah, it's hard to explain, but I'll just try to stay in frame, and hopefully you'll kind of get it. I'm also going to take this on the waterline. You can go with a black eyeliner, like a pencil, obviously, but this is just what I'm going to do. And then I'm also going to do an outer quarter wing, as I said. Nothing monstrous, just a little thing right there. And obviously this is kind of crazy. Now the thing I'm going to tell you, if it's not perfect, I mean I got mine pretty good, mine is a little smudge, but if it's not perfect, you can leave it. It's kind of a crazy look, which means you can get away with it anyway, because who's going to really notice if your liner's not even, am I right, like they're probably not going to notice that if they're looking at this look. Now I'm going to take this pretty color on the top, black with green shimmer, and I'm going to go right over that liner. It will also help smooth it out a little. So. And really the last thing for the eyeliner is taking this, again, NYX. I've been using a lot of NYX. Slide on pencil in Platinum, and I'm going to fill in that area between the wings. And I'm going to kind of pop a little bit, I'll just use my finger for this, a little bit of the light green I used earlier, right on top of that. There we go, and it's going to kind of continue that green and give it a bit of a glow, I think. Now, you did lose a bit of that green when you did your navy, so the next step is going to be getting a little of that back. First thing I'm going to do is wet my brush, so let me go do that. And then I'll have to do it immediately. what I'm going to use is a color that I didn't use the rest of this look, because I obviously don't want to wet the color I'm going to need for later. And it's just this one on the end, opposite end, yellow that I used, same round. And I'm going to pop that straight on my eyelid, and then I'm going to go in with my brush and take that bright green again and tap it right on top. And it's really going to brighten up that green, you'll see. So just in the center of the lid. Now really open up that eye, which you've kind of closed off with liner. Now right now I know it still doesn't look that good, but I think the mascara really makes it look better. I'm going to take L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and I may or may not have planned that she's the L'Oreal spokesperson in order using this. Now I didn't actually plan it, I just noticed it when I was coming up with this look. I was like, oh hey. But anyway, what I'm going to do with this is I'm first going to get a little bit of a coating, and then I'm going to swipe it to the side, and I'm also going to do that on the bottom, and what that's going to do is make the wings look a little more like they look better, I guess, because the eyelashes also go with it. And I usually don't do that on the bottom for this look. I am, and I think it really pulls the look together as much as it's going to be pulled together, I guess. And again, if it's messy, it kind of adds to it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and then my face makeup, and I'll come back to show you what I use on my cheeks and lips, as well as I'm going to do my eyebrows a little differently than usual for this look. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, so I went ahead and put on my basic face routine, making sure it was pretty flawless, because you definitely don't want your skin to be like having all these marks when you have this eye going on, I don't think. Now for cheeks, I'm going to actually, why not, let's stick to L'Oreal. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match in Barely Blushing. It's just peachy color, which will complement the green very well. Great, so I forgot, let's do eyebrows. Eyebrows I do want to do differently for this look, because I find that my natural eyebrows just don't look very, I don't know, predominant with this look, and I do want a little bit stronger of an eyebrow. What I'm going to do is take a powder, and I'm going to take a darker color than my skin tone, or my hair really. I'm going to mix two colors from here, a brown and a charcoal, in order to get a darker brow that's going to stand out a little more. I know it's a little crazy, but I think it will look good with the finished effect. And then for my eyebrow, I'm just going to take a matte, kind of beige color to highlight. Okay, now moving on to the lips. The lips, I'm going to get a red, kind of, I want like a burnt red look, which sounds like really weird. I know you're like, that doesn't really make any sense, but hopefully it will. And I'm trying to get that look like Gwen's pants in the cover of the album, or the single. And I'm going to start with a red color. This is CoverGirl and Eternal, and then I'm going to be taking a like burnt orange color from this bottom part of my NYX palette again, and kind of tapping that on top until I get the color I want. I might even take a little bit of a brown as well. And then the last thing I'm going to do to kind of bring that Cupid's bow, I'm actually going to do something kind of weird. I'm taking that light green I used on my eyes, and I'm just going to pop that right there. I know that's like, you guys are like, using green on your upper lip. Yes, I am, because this looks already weird, so why not go all out? And I don't know what's up with my lighting today. I can't get it to be right. There we go. So there is the finished look. I know it's a bit odd. Let me go ahead and do something with my hair. I don't know what. Let's just take that out. There we go. Alright, so there is the finished look. I know it's extremely bizarre and different, and honestly, if you ask me what occasion I would recommend wearing this at, I have no idea. I don't think it's every day. Well, obviously not. I don't think it's really even night. I guess you could wear it to a concert, like a rock concert or something. I don't know. Personally, I don't think I have a use for this look, except that I just wanted to do something fun, and I saw this album cover and I was like, I want to do a green look, and I ended up making it extremely bizarre. Literally nothing about this look is normal. I still can't come up with a good place to wear it, but you know, if you are a fun person and you just want a cool makeup look, do maybe just for kicks, this is definitely it. You can wear it for Christmas, green and red, you know, wake up a little early Christmas morning before everyone else is up and just put it on and scare the bejesus out of grandma. No, I'm just kidding, don't do that, but I don't know. I honestly do not know when to wear this look. I just think it's really fun, and I just, sometimes I want to do a little bit of a fun look. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this and maybe give it a shot. If not, just hope you like the video. Is that all? That seems to be all. Yeah, it's weird, I know. Hope you have a great day. Bye.